Hello, my name is Chirag,
And my name is Joshua.
and welcome to the Outspoken Brothers podcast. Today's episode is about how to use body language to become more confident. So, Joshua, tell me, how do you use body language?
So yeah, it's a very interesting topic. So to start off, to explain how to be more confident and dominate body language, we can start with the first point, and it's about open talking and posture, which is very important for especially communication. So how can we explain this? So everybody knows a person who is really introvert or who cannot really perform while communicating or socializing. He likes to have a very posture that's very tight and like this, and then he's talking like this, and he's not really open. So it's very important for the people to open themselves while communicating. Have a straight posture, be more open, and have the communication.
Yeah.
So, Shirak, how else can we add on this point?
Of course, and also if you get in a room or just if you sit down, take your space. You don't have to sit like this. I mean, if there's space, use it. Use the space you got around yourself. Don't think you're in a little bubble and you're not allowed to raise your elbows or to point this way and like this and you have to do all in your little bubble. No, take your space, and that's what Joshua meant by open talking. If you talk, try to use your hand gestures, and even if you say something, last week I was in a restaurant, I think it was this way, and be open up even if you're talking. Yes, that's what I think about open gestures.
So now jumping, since Shirak already mentioned, jumping to the next point, which is gestures. So the movements of the hand, or also maybe the turning of the head, is also a very important to be confident or to just communicate. So what do we mean with gestures? So like Shirak said, a gesture that is very comfortable. So for example, looking at Shirak's hand, he does this. Many people know this from the internet, which is referred often as Illuminati, but no, it's actually done by politicians and celebrities to feel comfortable. So it's a very important gesture.
It's a power posture you use to, for me it's something that calms me down, because I don't have to use my hands everywhere and oh no, it's not comfortable anymore, I do it like this, oh no, it's hurting here and I have to do it to change the hand movement all the time. No, I'm confident when I sit like this, because first of all, very comfortable if you spread your fingers like this, and it gives me a little bit comfort and calmness, which is also a very good point and a topic that we wanted to mention, right? We have a topic called calm movement. So Joshua, tell me, what do we meant by writing that down?
Okay, so good topic. So calm movements is very important, because being calm actually means being comfortable.
Yeah.
And if you're comfortable, so if you're calm, then it's much more easier to be confident and much more easier to socialize.
Yes.
So being comfortable means really, like Shirak has mentioned before, taking your space, feeling like, for example, feeling like you're home. Communicate with someone, feel comfortable. If you want to put your hands on the table, then put it on the table. Look at him, communicate, feel comfortable, and don't feel uncomfortable with what you're doing and how your positioning is, and don't think too much.
Yes. And of course, a very good important topic is smiling, because if you smile, the other person is feeling good if you smile.
Smiling is a very important topic to our team, because if you smile, it's a very positive, a very brightful facial mimic. So if you smile, it indicates to the unconscious mind of somebody that he's a very positive and friendly person.
Yeah.
So that person will then feel more attracted for the conversation. So I would smile at Shirak while talking, he would feel comfortable because I'm smiling, and he'd be like, oh, his unconscious mind would be like, oh, he's a very friendly person. So then he would communicate even more with me. So that is a very important topic.
Yeah, and also facial mimic in general, because if you maybe raise your eyebrows, play with your mimic. You don't have to be like this and don't do one move and just look straight forward. Even we don't meant that by saying you have to have an eye contact with the other person. You have also to play with your mimics. Maybe just smile, show your teeth, or raise your eyebrows if something is very interesting what the other person is talking about. And become more confident is also about how you see yourself. So if you think you're confident, other people will see that, what you think about yourself. Try to really feel comfortable, and if you're comfortable, you're also confident. So be comfortable in your gestures, in your movements, in your posture, and then other people will see, if you're comfortable in something, they will see that, and then they also see, you know what, he's comfortable, oh wow, he's really confident. Because if you're comfortable with something, it's kind of the same like confident, because if you're comfortable, you use your space, same like confident. If you're comfortable, you sit however you want. You don't think, okay, he maybe think I'm taking too much space, I'm this and that. No, be comfortable in what you're doing, and other people will see that and feel that.
Feeling comfortable is a very important topic. So this can be seen, for example, by celebrities. If they're walking through the red carpet, many people are like, wow, so many paparazzis, but they're walking very comfortable, and this comfortableness, what they're having, makes them seem very confident. So it's a very important topic, like Shir mentioned. So yeah, guys, feel comfortable.
Yes, and we got another big topic, which is take your time. So whatever, it kind of goes hand in hand with being comfortable and calm movements, because if you take your time, you become a more important person. Maybe your boss is taking his time. He talks in a very specific way. And even if you're an employee or whatever, you can take your time. I mean, this 1 second, if you take a pause for 1 second, no one will say, oh my God, what have you just done? Just take your time, breathe and be calm. And whatever you say, don't rush. Be calm, take your time with your gestures, with your talking and with your movements all the time. So take your time, even while walking. Take your time while walking. Okay, maybe you're in a rush, so you have to run. But take your time if you walk. Like, especially if someone comes, like everybody knows, on the sidewalk and people passing by you, you don't have to give everyone space and be all the time like left, right, and try to be the one who goes always to the right because he wants to make other having their space while walking. Take your space and your time, because you're important as well. Not everybody's more important than you, right? So you're an important person, and if you think about yourself that you're important, you have to walk and talk and behave like that.
Yeah, so taking your time is very important, especially during communicating. If you talk slow and have actually control about what you're saying, controlling the aspects makes it seem more confident. So you also then automatically control the conversation because you are talking slow. You can ask the question slow, so you have control over the conversation, making it more dominant and making you seem more confident. So yeah, like as Shirk mentioned, take your time, and is also a very good aspect by walking. People who usually take their time by walking, slowly moving, looking around, taking their time and having a small kind of visualization, it also makes a person seem very confident.
Yes.
So yes, guys.
Maybe you can do a little bit of recap and tell the guys what's your main points and what did you take out of it for your daily situations.
Okay, so if let's say I'll pick 2 daily points I use in my personal life. When I love to communicate with especially a group of people, I like to be more open. This means I'm not like now that my hands are like this. I love to look at people like this and communicate with them. This is something I use in my everyday life, which in my opinion makes it seem more confident. And especially I like to look at my posture. I know right now my posture is not that good, but if I interact in the conversation, then my posture will be straight, making it more dominant, especially that I'm not such a tall person. And then maybe the second thing I love to do a lot of hand gestures. So I don't mean like pointing, because pointing is sometimes, especially in many South American culture, is very bad. So I like to like communicate. So I'll be like, so how are you feeling? Or how was your day? So I love to do hand gestures, and especially eye contact is very important. If I communicate with Chirag, I love to hold the eye contact, which makes it seem more confident. And yeah. So Chirag, what do you use for your everyday life?
Yeah, I like to do calm movements because I like to take my time, even if I'm talking with somebody, because first of all, if I'm talking with someone, whatever we're talking about is calm and you really think about what the other person is talking and saying to you right now. Yeah, I like to do calm movements, also wide gestures, and of course power posture. Like you see all the time what I'm doing with my hands, because it doesn't distract me from the topic. Whatever I'm talking, I'm thinking about the topic I'm talking about right now, not about, oh my God, I put my hand like 1 minute here. No, I have to move it because otherwise it will look weird, or people will say, oh my God, why is his hand stuck on the table? No, whatever. It's just I have my mind on the topic I'm talking right now, and I'm not distracted by my hands or by my legs, whatever. So power postures is something that, I mean, not only me, but mostly politicians or celebrities in general. So yeah, these 2 points are what I took for me and use in my daily life.
Yeah, so for the viewers, you guys can of course take any points that we said, but these were the 2 points that Shirk and I love to do the most.
Yeah, and maybe we can also make a video or podcast about power postures in general, because there are so many and so many varieties, and you can do it with your hands, you can do it with your legs, you can do it with whatever, and it helped you and it also helped me in the daily situations to use power postures to feel comfortable. So
yeah, so then we would say, to summarize it, then for the next episode we might be talking about power gestures to explain you guys. So yes guys, I hope you guys enjoyed
yes,
this topic of body language and how to be more confident. And we will see you guys soon.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye guys.
Nice.
Okay.